What's up everybody, Whalebay here, and today we have the battles for Combo Battle Tournament 37. So CBTs are online tournaments where you the viewers comment combos, and with those combos we battle it out to see who made the strongest Beyblade. So we recently sent out an announcement, and with that announcement we got the 16 Beyblades needed, and here they are. These 16 Beyblades will battle in one-on-one battles in the basic Cartwright Stadium. We're going to be going to 3 points, so that means bursts will be 2 points, and ring out and survivor finishes will be 1 point each. But without further ado, let's go on to the matchups and the combos. Alright, so for the first round of battles, round 1, we have Zhu Anime with their Imperial Achilles, going up against Super Alon's Abyss Longinus. Round 2, we have Beymon Bros' Super Solomon going up against Max Lund's Brave Valkyrie. Round 3, we have the Joker Channel's King Diabolos going up against Jacob Cartwright's Lucifer Burn. Round 4, we have Beyblam Productions' Zwei Bahamut going up against Bol2 Ban2's Death Hyperion 2. Now, round 5, we have Tan Vivar's Jet Satan going up against Bluetonik Deluxe's World Helios. Round 6, we have Master Devolos AMV's Judgment Diabolos going against Underworld Blader's Master Diabolos. Round 7, we have Nena Conner's Zwei Fafnir going up against LFG's Tact Diabolos. And then round 8, we have Psycho Sam's Master Spriggan going up against Gope's Dread Diabolos. So those are the matchups and the combos for this CBT, and the winners from those battles move on until we have the final round where the 2 strongest Beyblades in this tournament battle for the title of champion. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss the final battle. But without further ado, let's go on to round 1. Alright, so here we are at the basic Cartwright Stadium, round 1. We have Zhu Anime's Imperial Achilles going up against Super Alon's Abyss Longinus. Alright, the first round we're going to 3 points. Let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so as the battle starts, some instant clashes. Imperial Achilles is dealing some good attacks. Abyss Longinus in the center now. Seems it's going down to stamina. Both going back and forth. Some small tapping, going back and forth. Let's see. Down to stamina. And Abyss Longinus gets it with a survivor finish. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as it starts, again, Imperial Achilles dealing some good attacks. And Abyss Longinus defending. Almost getting knocked into the pocket, but managing to survive. Going down to stamina once again now. Both going back and forth. Imperial Achilles looking wobbly. And Abyss Longinus getting it once again. That drift driver is really good against opposite spin opponents. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as the battle starts, instant clash, and Imperial Achilles knocks Abyss Longinus into the pocket. So Imperial Achilles gets its first point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, once again. So this is the second ring out Imperial Achilles gets, making it 2 points for both Beyblades. It is a draw currently. Winner of the next battle moves on. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, this time instead of Abyss Longinus getting knocked into the pocket, Imperial Achilles deals a good attack but then gets hit into the pocket. So Abyss Longinus, which belongs to Super Alon, will be moving on. Alright, so now it's time for round 2. Round 2, we have Beymon Bros' Super Solomon going up against Max Lund's Brave Valkyrie. Alright, round 2, let's see how it goes. Both these are right spinning attack combos. Let's see how it goes. Ready, 2, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so both Beyblades landing in the stadium. Super Solomon going in for the attack. Ooh, both going back and forth instantly. Brave Valkyrie getting a ring out right there. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, once again, both going back and forth. Some good attacks. Ooh, right there, an intense one. Alright, seems it's calming down. Both going back and forth. Brave Valkyrie seems to be a little higher than Super Solomon, dealing some good attacks. Super Solomon looking a little wobbly. Ooh, but even though it was wobbly, it still spun a little longer. So Super Solomon gets 1 point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both landing once again. Brave and Super going around. And after an intense clash right there, Brave Valkyrie getting another ring out finish. So Brave Valkyrie gets another point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as it starts, Super Solomon getting a ring up. So that means both Beyblades have 2 points each now. Winner of the next battle moves on. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so final battle. Both zooming around the stadium. Now fighting in the center. And Brave Valkyrie dealing some good attacks right there. Getting a ring up. So Brave Valkyrie, which belongs to Max Lund, will be moving on to the next round. Alright, so now it's time for round 3. Round 3, we have the Joker channels is King Diabolos going up against Jacob Cartwright's Lucifer Burn. So let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both landing. And Lucifer Burn with some good attack power, getting a ring out right there. That was impressive. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, once again, Lucifer Burn gets another ring out. The layer is very big and pretty heavy with that Lucifer 2 chip, and with its unbalancedness, instant KOs right there. So another point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, this time it is King Diabolos getting the knockout. But actually, I'm not sure if the burst was in the pocket or before. So let's check the replay. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both landing once again. Ooh, and this time King Diabolos seems to have survived. Oh, Lucifer Burn looking wobbly, but still spinning, going down to stamina. And very surprisingly, Lucifer Burn getting that with a survivor finish. One blade did activate, so it was unbalanced, but the unbalancedness equaled out because of the Lucifer chip. And with the driver, it just kept spinning. So that means Lucifer Burn gets that with 3 points now. So Lucifer Burn, which belongs to Jacob Cartwright, will be moving on. Alright, so now it's time for round 4. Round 4, we have Beyblam Productions' Zwei, Bahamut going up against Bol2 Ban2's Death Hyperion 2. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so as the battle started, both Beyblades making contact to the stadium floor, but then after some contact with each other, Death Hyperion 2 just goes into the pocket. So Zwei Bahamut getting 1 point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so as the battle starts, both Beyblades going back and forth with some good attacks. Seems there won't be a ring out this round. Both are fighting in the center. Down to stamina. Both opposite spin, so they're absorbing. And Death Hyperion still spinning. The lad on Ultimate Reboot Dash gave it the extra push. So Death Hyperion 2 gets that. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh. This time, both going back and forth. There was an intense attack where Zwei Bahamut was hit into the pocket, but it recovered and then it knocked Death Hyperion into the pocket. So Zwei Bahamut getting 1 point. Alright, so both these blades have 2 points. Winner of the next round, or winner of this battle, moves on. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both landing. And surprisingly, right before Zwei Bahamut gets knocked, or actually right before Death Hyperion 2 goes into the pocket, it knocks Zwei Bahamut into the pocket, so Death Hyperion 2 actually wins that. So that means Bol2 Ban2's Death Hyperion 2 will be moving on. Alright, so now it's time for round 5. Round 5, we have Tan Vivar's Jet Satan going up against Bluetonik Deluxe's World Helios. Alright, both these are opposite spins, so let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so both landing in the stadium. And unlike those past combos, these two are built to be defense-ish Beyblades. So it seems to go down to stamina. Both just going back and forth. World Helios has the center while Jet Satan going around. World Helios has the bearing driver and Jet Satan has the Mobius driver. And Mobius is a little bit better than the bearing driver, so it does have a higher chance of spinning longer, but we'll see. Jet Satan is taller, so we'll see how that goes. And right there, World Helios getting that, spinning a little longer, winning that. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so both Beyblades landing. Alright, so this time, Jet Satan has the center while World Helios going around. Maybe that'll alter who wins this round, but let's see. Going down to stamina. Because World Helios is left spin, the ring on Jet Satan will not be free spin. Instead, it'll be locked in place, which means the rubber blades will be able to drain. Let's see how it goes. Both fighting for the center now. Ooh, this is a close round. And once again, World Helios getting it. Has a better circular ring with that bearing driver and 2D, making it getting more survivor finishes. So getting another point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so this time, in a turn of events, the Mobius driver is going around, not going to the center instantly. That's going to drain its spin a whole lot. World Helios just chilling in the center while Jet Satan zooming around on that Mobius driver, losing stamina. And at that pace, it might not be able to get this. Going, running low. Ooh, both spinning. This is a close one. And it seems, once again, World Helios getting that. That round was a little faster compared to the past one. That was a quick survivor finish. So World Helios, which belongs to Bluetonik Deluxe, will be moving on. Alright, so now it's time for round 3. We have Master Devolos and V's Judgment Diabolos going up against Underworld Blader's Master Diabolos 2. So Diabolos battle, let's see how it goes. Ready. Oh. Alright. Oh. Ready. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright. Beyblade's landing, and instantly, Judgment Diabolos manages to get a ring out finish, getting the first point. Ready. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as the battle starts, some good clashes. Judgment Diabolos almost getting some ring outs, but it seems it's going down to stamina now. Still, Judgment Diabolos seems to be spinning pretty good, while Master Diabolos is a little wobbly. Both running low on stamina. I hear some scraping. And even though there was some scrapage, Master Diabolos 2 still spinning. So both Beyblades have 1 point now. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so as the battle starts, Judgment Diabolos getting some good attacks. Lots of attack power, but then isn't able to keep spinning, goes into the pocket. So Master Diabolos 2 gets another point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so this time, Judgment Diabolos getting a ring out. So both Beyblades are now tied with 2 points. Winner of the next round moves on. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so a good attack as it started. That was so close. Judgment Diabolos getting a ring out, but then Master Diabolos recovering and then sending Judgment into the pocket. So Master Diabolos, which belongs to Underworld Blader, will be moving on. Alright, now time for round 7. Round 7, we have Nena Conner's Zwei Fafnir going up against LFG's Tact Diabolos. Both of these are left spinning Beyblades, so let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as it starts, some intense clashes. Zwei Fafnir is just destroyed. And even though Tact Diabolos got that on that Volcanic driver, it was out of stamina instantly, still spinning barely though. So Tact Diabolos getting that. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both landing once again. Tact Diabolos going around, dealing some good intense attacks. But this time it seems Zwei Fafnir is defending a little bit better. Yep, right there, managed to get some more spin, more balance, and got that. So both Beyblades have 1 point each now. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both landing. They're just zooming around with some attack power. Now, Zwei Fafnir in the center, Tact Diabolos going around on that Volcanic dash driver, losing stamina. And there it is, Zwei Fafnir getting another point. and it was halfway with its clicking, so it could have burst, but managed to keep spinning. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. All right, both going around, and wow, as it goes, Tact Diabolos 2 going and getting a ring out. Zwei Fafnir did burst in the pocket, but Tact Diabolos getting that. So both Beyblades now have 2 points. Winner of the next battle moves on. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. All right, both landing, going around. No contact made yet. Ooh, there at the first sign of contact, Zwei Fafnir hit into the pocket. It didn't burst, but it got hit into the pocket and then burst. So Tact Diabolos with a really crazy clash right there, getting that with 3 points now. So that means LFG's Tact Diabolos 2 gets that and is moving on. All right, round 8, the last round of the first round of battles. We have Psycho Sam's Master Spriggan going up against Naloptogope's Dread Diabolos 2. Both are opposite spin of each other, and they have some pretty cool combos, so let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, bullet going out instantly. Now Master Spriggan is getting messed up just throwing that bullet driver around. It has the high ground compared to Dread Diabolos 2. Both are fighting. Let's see how that goes. Seems to be going down to stamina. Bullet is just right there. Could mess up the Beyblade at any moment. Master Spriggan running and scraping out of stamina right there. So Dread Diabolos getting that. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. All right, both landing. Ooh, Master Spriggan at the start of the battle was a little on its side and got hit in the disc area and started to scrape, but is back on its tip. Both are pretty balanced. Seems it's going down to stamina. Bullet hasn't gone out, so it might help it with Lad. I'm not sure. Let's see. Going down to stamina. Ooh, some scraping. And it did help it with Lad. Wow. So Master Spriggan with Bullet still in got a little boost of spin and managed to keep spinning. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, Bullet going out as it makes contact with the stadium and this time into the pocket. So now both Beyblades are fighting just like the first round, but who knows? Master Spriggan could spin a little longer. We'll see. Both are going. This will be a close round. Lots of small taps going back and forth. Master Spriggan and Dread Diabolos looking wobbly. Ooh, both going unbalanced, scraping, and Dread Diabolos getting it right there. So Dread Diabolos gets another point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. All right, so ooh, at first it seemed Bullet was not gonna go out, but right at the last moment, Bullet did. Into the pocket, nowhere to be seen. So both Beyblades are now fighting, just like round 1 and round 3. Let's see if Master Spriggan can make a comeback and win this round. You hear some pretty hard clashes with the high ground, making contact with the Dread layer. That was doing a lot of damage to Dread Diabolos. Master Spriggan making a comeback, both Beyblades having 2 points now. Whoever wins the next round moves on. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, Bullet going out. Ooh, both managed to make some contact against Dread Diabolos and is still dealing some pretty rough attacks with the around disc. Honestly, any Beyblade could get this right now. Bullet actually did its job this round, managed to get Dread Diabolos attacked a little. Both going down to stamina. Let's see who gets this. Ooh, some scraping and Dread Diabolos 2 getting that. That was a really awesome round. Any Beyblade could have gotten that, but Dread Diabolos is the winning Beyblade. So Naloptogope and Dread Diabolos will be moving on. Alright, so those were the first round of battles, and now for the quarterfinals. Alright, so for round 1 of the quarterfinals, we have Super Alon's Abyss Longinus going up against Max Lund's Brave Valkyrie. Both are opposite spins, so let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so as the battle starts, both going back and forth and a ring out as it starts. Abyss Longinus getting a ring out finish. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so Abyss Longinus is going around, a Brave Valkyrie taking in tons of attacks. Ooh, and it seems it's going down to stamina now. Abyss Longinus does have the drift driver, so it has the upper hand in this battle. Yep, right there you see it kept spinning with that drift driver, getting 1 point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so both going back and forth. Some good attacks from Abyss Longinus. Ooh, now sort of calming down. Brave Valkyrie dealing some small attacks now. Both going back and forth. And it does seem like it's going down to stamina now. Both losing spin. Let's see how it goes. And yep, Abyss Longinus getting it right there. So Abyss Longinus now having 3 points. Super Elan and Abyss Longinus will be moving on to the semifinals. Alright, so now it's time for round 2. And round 2, we have Jacob Cartwright's Lucifer Burn going up against Bol2 Ban2's Death Hyperion 2. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both Beyblades landing in the stadium. Ooh, some contact, both going back and forth. Seems it's going down the stamina, and ooh, Death Hyperion 2 getting it right there. You did see the limit break gimmick activate on one side for Lucifer, but Death Hyperion 2 had more stamina. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as the battle started, both Beyblades making instant contact, and Lucifer 2 burn bursting instantly. Death Hyperion had more attack power and stamina with that ultimate reboot damage. So that means Death Hyperion 2, which belongs to Bol2 Ban2, will be moving on. Alright, so now it's time for round 3. Round 3, we have Bluetonik Deluxe's World Helios going up against Underworld Blader's Master Diabolos 2. So 2 left spin Beyblades. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so as the battle started, some instant scraping, but now both going around. Both dealing some attacks to each other. They are defensive, but they are the same spin, so there won't be any defending this time. Ooh, and a Master Diabolos 2 getting that with a Survivor finish, getting 1 point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both Beyblades landing. Master Diabolos 2 moving around with that pretty rubber driver with the plus Z attachment, going around with some good movement. Ooh, it's going down to stamina. That rubber driver might be its downfall. World Helios 2 getting that right there. So World Helios 2 getting that with a Survivor finish. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as the battle starts, some scraping, which makes both Beyblades go back and forth with some intense attacks. But it seems to be going down to stamina now. World Helios looking very wobbly. That scraping took all its stamina away. Yep, right there with the rubber driver, it was still able to get a Survivor finish, now having 2 points. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as the battle starts, both Beyblades started to scrape, but then World Helios was sent into the pocket. So that means Master Diabolos 2 gets that with 3 points now. So Master Diabolos, which belongs to Underworld Blader, will be moving on to the semifinals. Alright, so for the final round of the quarterfinals, round 4, we have LFG's Tact Diabolos going up against Nalopogup's Dread Diabolos. So Diabolos battle, they're both left spin. Let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so Tact Diabolos going around the stadium. No contact made. Oh, there it is. Both going back and forth. Seems going down the stamina, and ooh, out of stamina right there. Burst in the hand, but Tact Diabolos out of stamina. So Dread Diabolos gets that with a 1 point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, battle starts with some good clashes, both going back and forth. Ooh, going down to stamina. And Volcanic dash, not great with stamina compared to Zeta dash in defense mode. So Tact Diabolos out of stamina once again. Dread Diabolos gets 1 point once again. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, a good fast movement from Tact Diabolos. Dread Diabolos taking the center. Tact Diabolos going around losing stamina. Making some good contact, but out right there. So that means Noloptogope's Dread Diabolos 2 now has 3 points, and moving on to the semifinals. So that's a wrap for the quarterfinals. Now let's go on to the semifinals. Alright, so now it's time for the semifinals. Round 1 of the semifinals, we have Super Elan's Abyss Longinus going up against Bol2 Ban2's Death Hyperion 2. Alright, so let's see how it goes. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both Beyblades landing, and Death Hyperion getting a ring out finish. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as the battle starts, both going back and forth with some good attacks. Death Hyperion dealing really powerful attacks, but Abyss Longinus is defending. Ooh, good attacks, but they are opposite spin. Abyss Longinus has drift, and you know how that goes. So Abyss Longinus getting 1 point, both are tied with 1 point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both going back and forth. Now Death Hyperion dealing some attacks and into the pocket. So Abyss Longinus doing pretty good in this tournament, getting another point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both going back and forth. Death Hyperion so close to getting a ring out, but Abyss Longinus defending. So Abyss Longinus defending from all those crazy attacks. Super Elan and Abyss Longinus will be going on to the finals. Alright, so now it's time for the second round of the semifinals. We have Underworld Blader's Master Diabolos going up against Noloptogope's Dread Diabolos 2. Both are Diabolos 2s, just like the last round. Let's see how it is. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so it starts with Master Diabolos going around with some good movement, then getting a ring out finish. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so Master Diabolos going around with some good attacks. Ooh, intense attacks. Attack after attack. But it seems to be going down to stamina now. And Dread Diabolos seems to might have this, but we'll see. Oh, it's scraping actually. And Master Diabolos getting it again. So it has attack power, defense, and some stamina with that C plus attachment, or plus the attachment. So Master Diabolos getting another point. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, Master Diabolos dealing attack after attack as the battle starts. Any moment. First could happen, but it seems going down to stamina. Master Diabolos doing pretty good as well in this tournament. Ooh, some scraping. And a burst finish right at the last moment. Noloptogope's Dread Diabolos bursting right there. So that means Underworld Blader's Master Diabolos 2 will be moving on to the final round. Alright, so that is it for the semi-finals. Now it's time for the final round. So it's time for the final round. We have Super Elan's Abyss Longinus going up against Underworld Blader's Master Diabolos. Both these Beyblades are left spinning, so there will be some good contact. Let's see how this final round goes. Winner becomes champion. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Ooh, as it starts, instantly some contact, both going back and forth. Zooming around the stadium. Good movements. There was some scraping, but now it's going down to stamina. Let's see who gets it, and Master Diabolos getting the first point. Master Diabolos gets that with a survivor finish. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, so there's some scraping and lots of movement, both zooming around the stadium, dealing as many attacks as possible. Now both fighting in the center, going down to stamina. Ooh, and once again, Master Diabolos getting that. You could see with the drift driver there was a possibility of some drift absorption, but because they are the same spin, none of that is happening, and Master Diabolos is just destroying Abyss. But Abyss Longinus has a chance to make a comeback. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Alright, both making contact as the battle starts. Now Abyss and Master zooming around. Abyss in the outer area of the stadium, now going into the center. Master Diabolos waiting to attack. And it seems contact now going down to stamina, and Master Diabolos getting it right there. So that means Underworld Blader and Master Diabolos Paradox Xceed plus Z is the champion. Alright, so that was the final round, and our champion is Master Diabolos, which belongs to Underworld Blader. Congrats Underworld Blader on the title of Champion of CBT 37. So the winning combo was Master Diabolos Paradox Xceed with the plus Z attachment. This was a pretty good combo. It is in left spin, but it can also be dual spin, which you can change the chip and the base. But overall, a really good combo. The Master base and the Paradox disc match up really well to make a really tight combo, so there was no chance of this Beyblade bursting. The rubber on Xceed is good for attack, and the plus Z attachment is really good for lad and some stamina. Now this combo at any moment could have just gone around and into the pocket, but it survived a lot. It did really good in battles. So congrats Underworld Blader, and thank you everybody else for participating in this CBT. Tons of amazing combos and unique combos. Thanks for joining, guys. So tons of battles. Now if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure to turn on notification bells. That way you can be alerted when the next CBT announcement comes out, and who knows, you might be the next CBT champion. But that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Wear the Bay.